You won't believe what happened today. And I don't even know where to start. Today in the morning, since it was my last full day of Osaka, I decided to go see the Imeji Castle. I was debating on going yesterday because it was clear sky. And for some reason I thought we would still have clear sky today in the morning. No, it even started raining. Then I planned for my last official meal because in the evening was the fireworks, so I wasn't gonna be like in a restaurant or something, to go eat at that one tempura place in Dotonbori. Dotonbori is like the food alley street. Incredible, by the way. A lot of people, especially on weekends, but in my opinion, still totally worth it to at least just check it out. The tempura restaurant, which is known to be one of the best tempura restaurants in Osaka, or well, in Dotonbori there, if I'm correct. There were quite some people waiting there, so I also got in line because I really wanted to try the restaurant, and it did not disappoint. I can tell you, that was probably like the best tempura I've had in my life. It was amazing. I've had soba noodles with a shrimp tempura, a squid tempura, and a mushroom tempura. Totally worth waiting like half an hour for that. And then I was debating whether or not I should already go to the river where the firework is. The info that I had was that it starts at 8 and you should be there at like 2 hours before. So I was like, let's be a little ahead of time even. Let's do like 2.5 hours. So I went there and actually went out a station earlier to walk over the bridge because it was sunset right then. And like and there were quite some people already. So many girls wearing their yukatas, which is like traditional for summer festival here. And then we came closer and closer while walking over the bridge. And from afar, I already saw this. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. And then we came even closer, we were almost there. And then I saw this. This right here is the queue for the toilet. You wait like 2 hours for that damn toilet. And you gotta think now, I've been there 2.5 hours early. And I even debated if I should just go straight away, which now I should have. And then it was quite a roller coaster of emotions. So I went there, I got down to like the river park, and I really, really had to go to the toilet. But there was no way I would survive that queue. So I thought, okay, the next station is actually not that far away. I'll check there. So I went out again, went to the station. There was no way to get into that station. It was packed. So I came across the gaming hall, which had a toilet sign, where I also saw some people walk in, like, to the toilet. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try there. Because a lot of restaurants around there closed down because of the fireworks, so people don't storm their shops. Also had to queue there, but only like 20 minutes, which was fine, survived that. And then I went back again, and I took a different way because I just followed the biggest crowd of people, which led me to a whole different area, into like the complete opposite direction. It was like a hill, and it was like before the hill, but when I came here I was like after the hill, like right where the river is. So I just walked there, and there was no way to get over the hill because they barricaded like the stairs so people don't go all over the hills, because like safety and all that. And then I was like, well, shit, how am I gonna get there again? There were just so many people. You kind of lost your orientation of where you're going and where you have to be. So I just tried to walk around the blocks and find my way back to where I was. Picked up some fried chicken, and then somehow I made it back successfully. So I went there like right before the bridge so I could see it from beneath it. Then it started. It was absolutely beautiful. Sunsets and fireworks are two of my favorite things in life. That was just so incredibly beautiful to watch. And like, they went all out. It was insane. Like, I don't think I've ever seen fireworks like that before. And then the first drops came in, and I thought like, oh, I hope it's not really gonna rain. I checked the weather in the morning, and it said it could come rain, but the possibility is like not that high. And because I was on the go all day, I didn't take my umbrella with me. And then it started raining. Few people opened their umbrellas. Luckily, I was right next to someone who had an umbrella, so I was actually like right under it too. Very convenient. And then it really started raining, like cats and dogs, which started to not be that fun anymore. And the more it started raining, the more people tried to storm out, but like there were like so many people there that it was almost impossible to get out. At that point, that was like, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 minutes after it really started heavily raining, I was already drenched. Somehow made it out and decided to make my way back home, because at that point they stopped the fireworks actually. It wasn't quite done yet, but it was almost done. Picked up an onigiri on the way too. Getting drenched, soaking wet in Japan was definitely not on my bucket list. And that also already concludes another chapter of my Japan trip. Osaka is now over, and tomorrow I'm heading back to Tokyo with flying again, this time with Japan Airlines. Just crazy to think that it's already coming to an end. This one's really gonna hurt when I have to go back home. But we're not there yet, so we'll keep enjoying every second of this trip till the last one.